welcome to this week's Coffee and Card. This is round 32, week 6, and I know it looks very, very different because I am not available at all today to be live. I might hopefully be on the live chat, all being well. So I have actually pre-recorded this one. I'm really sorry that it's the last week of the round as well, because I usually like to do a roundup, which I will be doing. I've got everything ready for that. But as I showed you last week, this is the card that we are going to be making today. And here are the elements that are in your bag. And we've got the white card base, and then you have a piece of card that's A6 in size. And then you have this piece of striped paper, and I've forgotten what that's called, but I will tell you. It was the same pack that this paper was from, and a piece of old olive to go behind that, and then you should have a little scrap of soft sea foam for the greeting. You should also have some linen thread. Okie doke. So I am going to, we've not got as much stamping today actually. We're going to use the dies, which I haven't got out. Here they are. Okay, so we're going to use something a bit different this week. We're going to use this die here, okay? This large die. So I'm just checking we've got enough room on here. I'm sure I would have measured it duly. And then we are going to use this one, yeah, which will go there. We are going to use this one. Oh, there's plenty of room. And then we are going to use this one, okay? So looking at it, we have actually nearly used all of the dies in this set. Because I'm looking at the ones that are left, we've definitely used this one. We've used that because we've done some leaves. We can do that today. We've used that one, we've used that one. So there's only those 4 that we've not used. Oh, there's one in here that we've also used as well, I think, because it's got some washi tape on it. So we must have used it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pop this in our machine. I will grab my machine because I haven't got it out on purpose. It's not on my desk at the present time, but it is now. And we'll pop this in here. Now, I'm using my big machine, so the beauty of it is I can get all this done in one go. Yeah. And there's plenty of room, Julie. And also, I can pop on this piece of soft sea foam and die cut that at the same time. Yep. Impressive. So let's do that. You can do the leaves if you want to, but I'm going to probably cut mine out. So not much stamping really on this one this week. Just pop that away. Okay, now I did mention last week that you probably need a sponge dauber. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're going to pop these out from what we've cut out. Okay. I'm going to go through these. Now you need some kind of pokey tool. I just use my scissors if I'm honest. So that's come out. This one hasn't come out. So we'll give that a little bit of help. A little bit of assistance. There we go. It didn't need much. And then you might have to just pop out the little bits, so like here there's lots to pop out on this one, so let me just show you. There's this big bit there, and then there's the centers of the leaf. Actually, we're not using these leaves, so you can actually snip that off. Yep, so that makes it easier. We're only using the 3 flowers, so you can snip those leaves off, and then we can pop all these bits out. Now there are a lot of bits in the middle to pop out. You could leave them on actually. We could see what happens if we leave them in place and we sponge with them left in place. Could try that actually. So you've got the big flower that's all joined together and we've snipped those leaves off. Then you've got these other 3 decorative bits, okay? And they're going to lay over the top. So I'm going to grab a sponge dauber. Neither of those look like they've had yellow on. That's very interesting. Should have got all this out, Julia, before you started. I've got one loose yellow one, which I've obviously left there. And I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight ink. Now this is quite dark at the minute. Mine's very juicy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink around. I'll come up to closer to the camera. I'm going to ink the tips of the flower. Like this. It's harder when they're joined on there. And then the bottom of this one here. Like that. Now that looks nice on its own. But what we also can do is we can daub in the middle. Actually, it looks nice with those. Oh, that was a bit much. Gone a bit crazy there. Okay, now then what we could do with doing is also, and this is a little bit trickier because it's quite delicate, but we can ink these bits as well. And it's up to you how much you want to pop on. Now, if you're watching this on Tuesday, the 5th of September, which is when it should be live, the new catalogue, the Christmas catalogue, this one goes live tomorrow or tonight, very late or really early tomorrow. My regular customers should have had theirs. If you've shopped with me and I'm posting one to you, then you should have had yours in the post. Maybe yesterday, maybe. But I am human and I can get things wrong and forget. So please do bear with me and I'll sort you out with one. People have been waiting for this catalogue because it's a lot later for the Christmas offering this year. So I am hoping for a fabulous month this month. Still working my way towards Mexico. If anybody is following that, I'm still trying my best. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to stick these onto here. So that goes on there like that. Now I think I might actually, it's a bit white in the middle, so I'm going to go over that with some yellow there, like that. So I'm just sort of popping them in place to start with, just to work out where they go. There we go. And there we go, like that. So they're going to go like that. So I might actually glue those together. Now, you don't want to glue it completely flat down. It's nice to have a bit of dimension and a bit of texture. Oops. That's going to go on there. And that's going on there. Okie doke. There we have that. Right, so let's start to piece it together. Now, this is going to stick on here. I do really like my stamping seal now for gluing larger bits. I'm getting really into it. It's brilliant. I love it. There we go. Okie doke. Now, this is going to go here like this. But we need to do some leaves. Now, you should have a little bit of room left on here to do a little bit of stamping of your leaves. Oh, I'm going to take a really big block and do mine. And what I'm going to do, look, we've got space here, is do one full inked, one stamped off. One full, one stamped off. And one more full. So I'm just doing 5. Oh, while I've got that ink pad open, let's do the greeting. I have loved this greeting. I love this greeting. Oops. Whoopsie. Just have a practice on there. Wishing you the brightest birthday. I love it. There we go. Right, so we need to cut these. Oh, I've just ripped through a leaf. Oh, that's fine. What we'll do is that one can get tucked behind. Don't tell anyone. It's our secret. You know that we have got a die for this, but to be honest, if for those of you who are regulars, you'll know that I do love a little bit of fussy cutting, and I don't mind cutting a little leaf out like this. They're so easy to do. I mean, the dies are handy, aren't they? I've already done 3. There's the last one. There we go. So. What I like to do is I like to put my original one to the side and see where we need it. Okay, so think about there. Touching the... Oh, I've put the lid back on. So just a few dots of multi-purpose glue. Okay, I'll have that like that. And then I'm going to then just tuck the leaves in. A little bit of glue on them carefully. And then I'm just going to tuck that in there. Oh, where am I going to put the broken one? I'll tuck that in here. Don't tell anyone. Oh, I'll put that here. Actually, there. Stuck these down too much. Okay, we've got 3 leaves in there. And pop another one here. Okay, so we just need now a little bit of linen thread that I'm wrapping round twice. You know me, I love it. I think I need to restock my linen thread. There we go. Oh no, fingers and thumbs tonight. I've recorded this actually on Friday evening. So that's why I'm saying tonight. After a long week. It's been a long week. Even with the bank holiday. It's been a long week. Just straighten that up a little bit. Come on, Jules. Let's snip that off. There we go. There we go. It's cooperating a little bit more now. And that is going to sit on there with a couple of foam pads, dimensionals. Actually, pop 3 on. Okay, and then this now, I'm just going to glue this down rather than stamping seal, but that can go on our card base. And we have week 6. Ta-da! And I've done one with the dots out and one with the dots in. So I always like to have a little bit of a different one. And there we have. So I've tried to use the dies more on this week's card for you, so you can see them in action. Let me just tidy up as she throws her things away in the various places. Let's get rid of all that mess. Ink pads there. And then we can have a little look at what we've made over the last 6 weeks. I've loved this round. I've had some really positive feedback on this one. Well, I usually do on most of them, hopefully. But right, so this was week 1. Let's try and get them all in camera, in shot. Week 2. Week 3. Oops. Week 4. Oh, not going to quite get it in. Can I zoom out? No, I can zoom. Oh, I can zoom out. See the rest of my messy desk. Week 5. There. And today's week 6. So there are the Cheerful Daisies coffee and card. Thank you to everyone who's taken part. I've had a couple of new people take part this time, which is absolutely wonderful. The next round, round 33, starts next Tuesday. And that is, I'll be back at 10:30. Normal me, I'll be here at 10:30. There's no holiday clubs. And it's a trucking along, and I can't wait to do that with you. And just to share, I mean, bookings are coming in really nicely. I have set myself a little target for the bookings for the polar bear one, which is this one. And I'm over halfway towards my target. I'd say I'm probably nearly 2/3. So here are a couple of the cards that we are going to be doing. 5 weeks of polar bears. This, oh, excuse me. Oh, this stamp set is just amazing. The papers are just amazing. So that doesn't start till the 17th of October, but you are going to love it. Look out this week for paper shares and parcel in the posts and loads of Christmas stuff and new papers, new products, new catalogue. There's loads going on. I am having a full-on Stampin' Up day on Wednesday because the new catalogue's live, so I will get back to you if you message me about anything. And hope you can join in the polar bears, and I will see you soon. I'll see you back next Tuesday. Bye.